Welcome, Taurus, to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 18th of September for the Sun or the Ascendant. You have quite the reputation for being someone who likes a degree of familiarity. But Uranus for the last 4.5 years, for some Taurans, even for 5 months of 2018, and Pluto since 2008 have been pushing you to move away from the things that have given you a lot of steadfast comfort and be more experimental in your approach. And whoever you are and whatever your role, I feel it's likely to have evolved or changed in recent years in quite a big way. Now, the wonderful thing about this week is it helps you to manifest your talents and creativity in a very powerful way. And Thursday particularly can help you to look back over these recent years and just see what you've achieved if you give yourself permission to do so. But the opposition between the Sun and Neptune on Tuesday could also see you disappointing yourself if you haven't got to where you want to get in quite the way you had in mind, because your expectations have been high. Now, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I feel certainly since the end of July, since Mercury's been making its way through Virgo, there have been some frustrations because of the retrograde and because you're still in the post-retrograde shadow, which goes on through to the 30th of this month, but at least Mercury is going forward. So do salute the progress you've made. But if there are some strands or talents you've got that have been sort of washing around you but not really shaping up into something more tangible, this week's autumnal equinox on Saturday gives you the chance over the following 13 weeks to really box them in and get them more efficiently in place. And because you're an earth sign, you do like to see tangible rewards. So if things are looking exciting, whether it's around a relationship or around an interest or hobby or around your work, but you're not quite seeing the physical results of that yet, I totally understand why that might be a little bit of a disappointment. But don't be too hard on yourself, because this autumnal equinox gives you a chance to really start to sift through things and make the changes to just enable things to gain traction in a way that you need and want, but it may just take a little bit of time. And the reason for that is because Saturn's in a quincunx with the autumnal equinox, and that's in the part of your situation to do with your future. So if you do need to work with the nuts and bolts of something that's looked really promising, whether it is around who you're connecting with, your talents, a hobby or an interest, just be aware that it may require a little bit more patience and application, but you've got oodles of patience as long as you can see that the process is playing out helpfully. And I feel that the Sun's angle to Pluto this week can salute that and point towards that, but the autumnal equinox is a big opportunity, particularly in the first 4 weeks, to make things more workable, but also in the following 13 weeks if we take the overall impact of the equinox into mind. Now, the other thing about this week is if you have been beautifying your home with some cosmetic changes, decoration, new furnishings, or working on that crafting interest, the angle between Venus and Mars is really good this week, and that's going to help you to get things working, but in perhaps an artistic or creative way. And also Venus continues to square it with Jupiter. Your generosity and kindness is something that people are really becoming much more conscious of. But just know at the end of this week, Mercury's in a very lucky angle to Jupiter. These are the two planets of trade and commerce, but they're collaborating brilliantly. Your ideas, Jupiter in your sign, despite Jupiter's retrograde, angling to Mercury in your 5th house, you can express them and people can be really interested in what you have to offer, but it all needs to just be formed into something that's quite practical. So a lot of the creative blossom that's been manifesting for you in recent years, at the end of this week, this is your chance to now make it all work in a very efficient way, and that's going to take you through the next stage of your journey. Underneath this video, you can also check out your year 2024 Astrology and Horoscope deep dive video. And I'd just like to tell you about a unique opportunity. With this year racing by and year 2024 speeding towards us, if you order your personal forecast for next year now, based on your unique birth data, I'll prepare the rest of 2023 free of charge, but also you'll get your character analysis report, your life roadmap, 30% off in the package, and this will give you searing insights to the patterns that have played out in your life so far, but give you a much more intimate awareness of how to work with them more succinctly going forwards. Please see the link beneath this video for more on that too.